Hi everyone, Sarah Eggleston here. This is my presentation of my inquiry project. I actually had a lot of fun doing this inquiry project. It started out meaning one thing, and it really morphed into an aha moment, but then it actually came full circle and touched upon an issue that I'm also interested in and had considered but not really made a full connection. So it was a great project. So let me just tell you something about it. My initial Google search of why do people do genealogy was intentionally broad. I wanted to connect the why, the people, and genealogy. I did get a variety of hits, but there were three that caught my eye. The first one was a legal website listing the 6 most common reasons people do genealogy. Everything from family connections to medical knowledge to social benefit. All expected results. The second result that caught my eye came from Psychology Today and brought up the idea of culture versus genetics, but it also reminded me that in a lot of the census data and other reporting sources, there is a lot missing, right? A lot that is simply inaccurate. Also, marginalized communities, such as the very poor or, say, African Americans, were simply overlooked. The third site to catch my eye was an academic article from Rutgers. Professor Zerubbabel's area of research was identity and genealogy. He explored the idea of how people construct their identities from the lives and experiences and connections of their past relatives. We build our current identity using genealogical capital derived from our ancestors' past lives. But the one thing that I realized, and after much, reflection on it, is that the seemingly random results that I got for genealogy actually tied back together, right? I got the 6 reasons first and thought it was total randomness. But then the Psychology Today article actually went back and touched upon or made me question things like medical knowledge. What's not there, right? And then, what is there? What's not there? And then even Zerubbabel's article is so connected to social benefits and family knowledge and family connection. It just is all tied together. And I really had not expected there to be an underlying deeper meaning. In this second round of searching, I focused more on genealogy and identity. Understanding that was a major theme of the first round. Turns out we're building the selfie of today, but it's complicated. I found 3 different takes. One from the British Psychological Society, one from a professor at Vanderbilt talking about who owns your identity story, and a third about understanding genealogy through alternative means, such as through art. However, it was the British Psychological Society article that hit me the deepest. It noted we build a project of the self as we relate back to family photos and each discovery we find or experience we uncover. And that's really what's constructing our current identity. While this connects back with Zerubbabel, it was more than that for me. That really was an aha moment for me because I realized that's what I was doing. I just didn't know it. The last segment of my search hit on an area that I hadn't really connected to the why of people doing genealogy, though I should have guessed. Following up on the Vanderbilt professor's warnings about direct-to-consumer genetic testing companies using your data for their own purposes, and who really has control over your identity, I discovered sites about forensic genealogists helping the police, and flashy headlines like, "Girl discovers father not father through DNA test." And finally, how your privacy is run roughshod by police using the data. it's all coming full circle. All of it is coming full circle. And it was a very interesting inquiry project, opening up lots of different avenues and connections that I really had not expected. Thanks.